All right, the Knicks decided to show up in the second half to make this an actual series, win Game 3 on the road in Indiana. Seems like the Knicks, it seems like they played better on the road, to be honest. Well, I can't even tell because they go down 20 when they're on the road, but they still win. They go to Boston games 1 and 2, go down by 20, come back and win. Come here to Indiana in Game 3, go down by 20, come back and win. So the recipe is to play on the road, and then go down by 20, and then come back and win. Maybe give the fans false sense of confidence. But anyways, big game from Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson was in foul trouble pretty early in this game. I think he had like 4 fouls in the first half, so that might have helped the Knicks actually defensively with Deuce McBride on the floor more. You got Deuce, Josh Hart, OG, McHale, and then one center, either Towns or Robinson. So maybe that was better balance for their offense and defense against this Pacers team. Because the Pacers' offense, kind of struggled in the second half, especially from 3 point land. They were like 20% from three in this game. Neesmith turning his ankle, I think in the third quarter, that definitely hurt their offense as well, because he's kind of the main swing, 3 and D shooter type player on their roster. Obi can hit some threes, but Rick Carlisle didn't play much of him in the second half. And then Matherin really struggled in this game as well. I don't think Carlisle really trusts him in big moments either. He only played for a couple minutes, had like a moving head illegal screen, and didn't play much after that. So yeah, tough game for the Pacers for Neesmith and Nemhard in the second half, and that was probably why. I mean, they both of them had single digit scoring games, so that was big for the Knicks defense. Knicks defense definitely showed up in the second half, because the first half it looked like the Pacers might run away with it. They were up by 20 obviously. Obi Toppin was getting alley oop dunks. They were just running the floor, turning the Knicks over and running out in transition. They had a bunch of fast break points, but obviously the difference was the Karl Anthony Towns fourth quarter. He was driving to the rim. He was getting past Miles Turner. He was making him look like a sieve on defense, and then he was just putting the ball in the rack, putting the ball on the floor, getting to the free throw line. Sometimes he hit one or two threes. He had a couple dunks. Really changed the energy of this game, because like I said, the Knicks, they might have gone outside if they didn't get that big quarter from Karl Anthony Towns in the fourth quarter. They could have been a 20 point blowout from the Pacers, but like I said, Knicks finally make this a series, and we'll see if they can continue to make this a series in Game 4, or else Pacers with a 3-1 lead is pretty dangerous, and I don't see New York coming back from that.